Yo, what's going on, you guys? Braden KG back with another NFL video, and we have made it to Combine Week. Finally, we have finally made it to Combine Week. It's been a few weeks since the Super Bowl and all the Sundays without football, and we're finally here to one of the most exciting weeks in the NFL offseason. Now, I am feeling a little under weather today, so I might sound a little different, a little congested, and I apologize, but we're just going to get right into it, and we're going to talk about all the prospects and all the guys you should look out for in this year's Combine. I do want to take a second to just show my appreciation to all the guys who have just been the best over the past few days with all the views and likes and subscribes. All the great things. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. And it just truly, I've only been doing this for 4 or 5 weeks, and I've already here 200 subs, all that stuff. It's just the best. It's just the best. Now I'm just going to get started by saying all the quarterbacks who, are top rated, top of the line, the big prospects. CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, and Will Levis will all be participating and throwing at this year's Combine. Notice how I didn't say Bryce Young. He's going to have his own pro day, which is expected because he's a little bougie. He wants, he's the QB1, why would he have to go to, Indianapolis and do the Combine there? I mean, he could just go, but yeah, he's the best quarterback in this year's draft. Makes sense. I mean, he's going to have his own thing. He's the biggest prospect other than Jalen Carter and Will Anderson. And yeah, those are the guys who are going to throw and do all the things like the dash and all that stuff, which is really exciting. It's really nice to be able to see how CJ Stroud looks, how Anthony Richardson looks, how Will Levis looks. And if Anthony Richardson, if you guys have noticed, his stock has been just rising and rising and rising. He's, I think, now one of the favorites to go, 1 or 2, which is absolutely insane because of how good CJ Stroud is and how good Bryce Young is. I mean, to me, the QB1, QB2, QB1, Bryce Young, QB2, CJ Stroud. But that's insane. And Anthony Richardson could have an insane Combine and just completely skyrocket his chances to go first for the quarterbacks, at least. And if that does happen, that is a win situation. That is a good thing for the Panthers because that means CJ Stroud might fall, and that might mean it won't be as much to trade up to 1. But there are some NFL news. We got the Bears being very likely to trade down in this year's draft, trade down from 1. And, I am a big advocate for that. I hope the Panthers do maybe trade up to 1. I hope they just don't, settle for Will Levis or Anthony Richardson. If those guys turn out pretty good, then I'll be fine. But I really am just a huge advocate for CJ Stroud. I think CJ Stroud is the best quarterback other than Bryce Young. But Bryce Young could be worse because of his size. And CJ Stroud is a big guy, 6'3". I don't really know his weight, but I know he's tall. And Frank Reich, the coach, he's only coached tall quarterbacks. He had Phillip Rivers, who's really tall. Carson Wentz, I think, is 6'5". I think Phillip Rivers was 6'6". I think, really big guys. Matt Ryan, I think, was 6'5" as well. He's always coached these tall guys. And, CJ Stroud, put him in. He's tall. He's accurate. He's mobile. All the good things, You guys already know how good CJ Stroud is. All that good stuff. And then, of course, there's all the other guys, all the wide receivers, Quentin Johnson, Jackson Smith-Njigba, a couple of those guys. So back on the Combine, I'll show the full schedule, right here. We got the linemen and linebackers working out Thursday, Friday, the corners and special teamers Friday, Saturday, quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, all the good stuff, the offensive players Saturday, Sunday, and then the offensive linemen and running backs Sunday and Monday. And so it's just a whole week. They'll get 2 days each, pretty easy. That's just the schedule and what to look out for. There's a bunch of players who are going to be there. And I'm just telling you guys how to, when to watch it, who to look out for if you guys, are Panthers fans, of course, and looking out for CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, all the quarterback prospects you'll be looking for Saturday, Sunday. and running backs, offensive linemen. If you guys are, Seattle Seahawks fans, Raiders fans, for those offensive linemen, maybe a running back for the Raiders potentially. We'll have Sunday, Monday. Defensive linemen, Bears, and the Cardinals, you'll have Thursday, Friday. So we got a really good week coming up. It's Combine week. One of the better weeks, like I've already said, in the NFL offseason. We're just getting started. We got Combine, and then in 2 weeks, we got free agency. Really exciting, really exciting. Hopefully, guys, did just enjoy this quick little video, quick little update for you guys for Combine week. It's really exciting, really excited for the Combine. Ready to see how good Anthony Richardson is, how good CJ Stroud looks, how good Will Levis looks, all the wide receivers, running backs, offensive linemen, defensive linemen, all those guys. Really excited. Thank you guys again for all the love and support you guys have been showing me. That's all I got for you guys. Take care. See you guys later.